honestly never felt this alone. Oh, just need some help. And I need a little room to breathe. You're making this harder for me. And all I need is to be set free. And I need a little time to think.
So we just filled up at the Safeway station, stopped and grabbed some groceries, got it set up for tonight. Shit, pardon the music, as much as I love my music. So we're gonna head up there. We're kind of hoping we'll get up to camp sometime around 4 o'clock. We'll see how it is. With how wet it is out here, I imagine we're probably gonna run into some snow and a little bit of traffic going up over the pass area before we drop into where we're going. So we'll see how it goes. We got some good grub. We're gonna be making some dank ass burgers. We got some bomb ass ingredients for some stew, soup, and killer lunch meat stuff for lunch. And we're hitting the road.
Me and the grounds, and I am no king. I have no throne, and I need a little room to breathe. You're making it harder for me.
There's little towns all the way up through here.
Right, well I got, my range is about 110 right now.
I know for sure it's 62 miles. Well, I think it's 30 is the next decent town. I mean, it's big enough to have a McDonald's. Alright, let's go. Are you in two-wheel drive still? What's that? Are you still two-wheel drive? Yeah, I'm still in two-wheel drive. It's really sticky snow, so far I haven't had any issues, but if it gets crazy, if I start sliding around, we'll get out and we'll air down and get to 4. So I was putting down my traction control window. You go. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm sliding a little bit here. Next turnout, I gotta air down.
Let's help yourself free, and I need a little time to think. And if you ever really love me, when all I need is a little room to breathe. Just breathe, just breathe.
Over here reminiscing of all the years that I've lived in Oregon, and it's never even occurred to me, and I didn't even know this was a thing, but Oregon's got some pretty damn big lakes that are nothing but just big old huge freaking fields with bodies of water. Like, it doesn't look like a lake, it just looks like a big old ranch field with bodies of water in it that are considered as lakes, like Goose Lake, Summer Lake, Silver Lake. I mean, it kind of makes me feel like if I was just sheltered as a kid growing up, didn't know about these. Like, I've seen big lakes, but these. But what's even crazier is, even though it's one big ass lake, you still see an ass load of cattle out here, which is crazy. Kind of a culture shock to me. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know these existed. I was just telling Jeff, I'm like, lived out here my entire life and never even knew these lakes existed.
After dropping into the valley, you see this vast landscape that is Summer Lake. There's always been something special about this place that when I drive in, I just get this overwhelming wave of all these really cool memories of my family and taking my kids here, and for the first time I'm bringing friends. I've never shared this spot with friends.
For the sleeping dogs that lie, forever to return, forever to return.
I'm sure I'm not alone on this, where we all have those really special places, and it's not that you're trying to gatekeep or keep people out of them. It's just something special for yourself. And as I grow older, I realize I want to share it with my friends and extended family. As we get older, we just want to share more. It's about the experience and the memories that we bring forward.
This injustice that you hold.
Did it a little different this time. We really didn't film much coming on the way up, but we're in a familiar spot if you watch our channel. I've taken my kids here before. I've been coming here since I was about 4 or 5 years old. It's a place near Summer Lake, Oregon. The trip up was a little dicey in some certain spots because we had, as you can see, these Opus trailers. We brought the OP2. This right here is the big OP15, which we're going to show you guys a lot more on this trip. We're really excited to be teaming up with them on this this film for you guys. The cool spot, or the cool part about all this is, luckily the wind just died down literally like 10 minutes ago. I'm probably hoping I'm not jinxing it, but we're getting dinner ready. Tonight we're doing some cowboy sandwiches. These things have like, it's got everything on them. We've got some sliced deli ham. It's got bologna, some cotto salami, Swiss cheese, American cheese. They're actually really good. And we wanted to do something simple tonight because it's cold as hell out. I mean, it's going to dip down into the teens tonight. So luckily we got Truma heaters in these things, and the boys just set up their stuff. The Gaia Camper, which is new to us and new to the channel, we just partnered up with them. We're excited to show you guys more about them. They're sticking around for a while. The Opus, we're going to be doing some one-off projects with them, which is really neat. We like them. They're local to us in the Bay Area. But the Gaia and the Free Spirit tent both now have diesel heaters. So, and this is the first run with those, so we're going to see how well those do. The guys kind of set them up before the trip out and fired them up today for the first time, and it looks like they're working. So we've got a fire going. We bought our buddy Tom, which if you've seen the snow run we just did on, we did it with him and his family and some friends. So we invited him up. He came up. He's going to tow one of the Opuses for us. So yeah, we're just going to hang around the fire tonight, kind of keep it low key, and we've got 5 days of doing some fun stuff. We've got a lot in store for you, so hang in, and I hope the weather cooperates with us. I cannot believe we just got a clear sky, so I'm hoping to get some time lapses for you. But it's, yeah, I'm pumped, I'm stoked. How about you, Christian?
I'm cold.
There's just something special about an Eastern Oregon sunrise. I don't know if it's just because of the wide open spaces or the vast landscapes and the neutral colors all over the ground, but man, that sun just pops right when you step out of the tent.
These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no weight at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you know. But I miss you in the morning when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home.
this trip has a lot of unknowns. We have a trip planned out that we've put on our Onyx maps, and we've checked all the weather and everything looks good for us, but you never know. You never know what's gonna, drive right in front of you. You don't know what an unmaintained road is gonna look like a mile ahead. Everything is calculated, but Mother Nature has a big play in things.
To me, you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Pausing myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. Just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm pausing myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around.
If you haven't noticed by now, we're down a cameraman. We're down both cameramen. So I had 2 lined up for this trip. I didn't give notice enough for one of the other guys. We had a canceled trip, and then he ended up getting booked for another thing, and that was fine. I was like, okay, we can run with one, and then we'll help self-film with all the other stuff. And then this guy was interning for us, and no called, no showed. So we are stuck self-filming this one, which is not something that we normally like to do, because we've been wanting to go to a more cinematic style. Going down these rocks here real quick. And because of that, it's a lot more work for us.
I think this is one of the trails, but once we get into some of this forest stuff, there's a lot of like old artifacts and shit still out here from all the logging days back in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Doing all that, it adds this other great big element to things where we have to stop more and set up tripods. We use the drone a lot more, which is great because we love flying the drones. It's such a killer cinematic look. I think it tells a great story. But it just doesn't give that rawness cinematic to where we can get really a lot of organic things, and that's the downfall of it. However, it's the difficult part of it is great for us. It's a challenge. It's something that we can do. It's something that anybody can do if you have, just at least a little bit of an eye for photography and depth of field, things of that nature. So it's kind of fun, but at the same time, we're kind of bummed out that, it happened to us. And, that's like the old saying is shit happens, right? So shit happens, we adapt, we overcome, and we still get to come out and enjoy all this awesome public land. And it's fun going down these roads, which are not maintained in the winter. So I have no clue what's ahead of us. I don't think it's going to be anything all that bad. It is a little bit muddy, a little bit of snow here and there, but I don't think anything's going to be all that bad. But we're about ready to enter a place called Devil's Garden. So I'm going to get off of here and let you guys enjoy that.
Fold.
Oh shit, look at these. Fucking, a bunch of pheasants.
Fucking A. Too bad it wasn't pheasant season.
So it's clean, 19, last queen, look at
this road is, well, it's become the prime example of why you don't speak too early. If there's anything that I've learned throughout my 41 years on the planet is every mile is different in Central Oregon. It doesn't matter how hard you plan in advance. The elevations change, the weather can change in seconds. And although there's always that little voice in the back of my head that's saying things are going to get worse, I don't think this is the best of it, it's so hard to not just be in complete awe of the beauty of this area. You know, as we crest every single little hill, it just gets more and more beautiful.
Christian, take my line.
I'm a race car driver. Take my line.
Draft!
Want to take that GoPro off.
It's doing all right, dude.
Copy that.
Hammer it! Don't stop.
Where's the nearest Home Depot?
Never ceases to amaze us how the weird predicaments we get ourselves in, but
Cold hot bitch, you're just a kiss on the